Dolphins, Titans, coming up on EA Sports as we welcome you to Nashville, Tennessee for today's game.
Plain and simple, it's been a brutal stretch. A losing streak right now of epic proportions.
Yeah, everything is just going wrong. You name it, it's happening. Every tip pass is going against you. When the football hits the ground, the other team recovers it. Out here today, and just take this philosophy. Play hard, play smart, and if you do that, it gives you a really good chance to win.
And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line.
Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
And Parker has a reception. Now, here's a look at the Dolphins offense, starting with the offensive line. It's a bunch that knows how to control the line of scrimmage, which gives the quarterback the time to throw to give this team now one of the highest passing yardage totals we've seen in the NFL.
When you can throw an out route like that, that shows you the strength of the quarterback's arms.
First down here after the completion. Lamar Miller with the carry. Nice piece of running. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. Here's a look at the Titans lineup on defense. They've given up a lot of passing yards this season, so they'll need to try and keep the offense in check today. Second down and 8. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time. The Dolphins facing third down. A week ago, they were not up to the challenge. The Dolphins will take the snap from the 40. Knocked down as he fires it.
Well, that's not the worst thing that can happen to you in a situation like this. As long as the football is not intercepted, that's okay.
And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it.
Let's go.
The Titans have it at the 24. Steve Johnson hauls it in. And he races out of bounds at that point.
Quarterbacks love play-action passes, especially on first down, because the defense, sometimes they're expecting run. You fake it, easy completion down the field.
Press coverage all the way. First down at the 37. This one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
That's second down coming up.
Oh, look at that. The defensive line shifted over to the left.
Mariota's back in shotgun formation. Johnson can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop. Now, here's a look at the Titans' offense. Last week, they never turned the football over once. They face third down after the incomplete pass. The Titans come out in a bunch set. Mariota's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Bennett has the catch. First down at the 47. Trying to ball is out. This one's going back the other way.
The defense comes up with the big play, the hit, and the recovery of the football.
They sure did. They got so much speed on the defensive side, and that speed, when you think about it, it gets more people around the football. It helps you deliver the hit even harder, and that's why they got the turnover. Great job.
Picks up maybe 3.
You got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Ball spotted at the 49-yard line.
The Titans go with the dime formation here on defense. Airtight coverage, incomplete. Third down following the incompletion. From the gun. The Dolphins will go for it here on 4th down and a short yardage situation. The Dolphins take it from the 43. Richardson's tackled, but earns a new set of downs. The Dolphins with the gutsy call, and they convert here on 4th and short.
Yeah, it was. Gutsy call by the offense and the offensive coordinator. But look, this guy's willing to take chances, and he tries these plays and these situations every game, and that time they came through.
First down and 10. Has it right on the sideline, inbounds. Marquand down for another reception.
Breaking huddle at the 30-yard line.
Second and 3. And the give to Lamar Miller. And in for the touchdown. And they've got a lead for themselves midway through the first thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, it was a good drive that time. It had a little bit of everything in it, and it just gives you tremendous confidence as here we are halfway through the first quarter. Now you put the pressure on the other team.
No return here as he takes a knee in the end zone.
The Titans offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Murray's hit and brought down. That's going to be a pickup of about 5. And here's the Dolphins defense stacks up. They can make a quarterback's life miserable as they'll all day be rushing and attacking and trying to rack up more numbers when it comes to hurries and sacks. One of the best in the business at getting to the quarterback. Bennett's taken down at the 33.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
The Titans take it from the 33. The Titans now move the chains.
I love these timing routes. The out route, nice job by the wide receiver as he's breaking out towards the sideline. That football is right on target. When you see linebackers shifting around like this, what they're trying to do, confuse the quarterback.
Heaving it down the field. Away from the touchdown, Tennessee. That's his 5th receiving touchdown this year. And that touchdown, Phil, here late in the first, ties the game.
Yeah, it ties it up, and it gets them out of a little hole, and, of course, it gives the offense a lot of confidence. And on the defensive side, they have struggled early, but maybe they can start to pick things up.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick return. They're setting up the return.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
Richardson lined up in the backfield. The Dolphins from the 22. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense at time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation. This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
Got hit on release.
Well, when it's third and long early in the game, as a quarterback, as an offense, you just be very careful in this situation and just try not to make a big mistake.
Now looking at third down. Quarters formation here for the defense. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Miller with the reception. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
The Dolphins on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for third and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
First down at the 33. Orakpo's the one who made the big stop. Takes it from the gun. He had no time to get set.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Out of the gun. Over the middle and incomplete that time.
The Dolphins don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Tackles made.
That returner, when he goes to the sideline, I promise you, that special teams coach is going to rip him a new one. Hold on to the football, lucky to get it back after that fumble.
The Titans preparing to get things going again on offense. They took it all the way on their previous possession, mostly getting it done through the air.
Yeah, they got the leader, don't they? That quarterback, he takes control of the situation when he goes out on the field. And I know that defense, they had great respect for him. Now they fear him. That's a tough spot to be in on the defensive side.
We're back here getting ready for the second quarter. Phil, that was a defensive tug of war the first quarter.
It sure was, and it was a tug of war, and it was boring. That's what it looked like. I want to give the defense some credit. I thought they did well, but really the offenses just poor play selection, poor execution, and you got to get some emotion going out there on the offensive side.
And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Murray's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down here after the run. Playing press coverage to the outside.
Get ready.
And it's knocked down. Second down coming up. Decker with the reception. That's a gain of 7. That's his first reception today. The Titans are really battling in this game so far, and one of their main weapons has been this passing game. Mariota's really been stepping up so far.
The passing game is keeping them in the game. There's no doubt about it. And listen, the league has changed so many rules to help the receivers and the quarterback, and these guys are taking advantage of it.
The Titans take it from the 38. Now slashing to the right side, looking for room. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Back to the ground. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. First down here after the run.
Get ready. Red 30 up. Red 30 up.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
In the second, and the offense looks to break the tie after the defense gets them the ball back.
Well, it's about time somebody in this game just takes control of the situation. And what better opportunity than right now, after that interception, go out there and make a play and take the lead.
From the gun. It's caught by Devontae Parker.
The Dolphins did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now second and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
And here we have second down. And Richardson's handed the football. The tackle's made and the first down is picked up.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
The Titans defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 40. And he's taken down.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display. When you see linebackers moving around like this, that means they're probably going to blitz.
But the hit knocks the ball out.
Well, I know this. When it comes to these situations, don't take a chance, because if you do, I promise you, it's going to backfire.
The Dolphins come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. No room to complete that one. This game has the feel of one of those old 10-7, 6-3 sort of slugfest from back in the 50s or 60s, as both of these defenses, Phil, have imposed their will here in the first half.
You are right. That is the feel it has, and I like the way it's feeling. It's fun to watch this, and then I think even you are kind of excited to see something different and fun to watch so far.
The Titans offense can reignite things now after last time moving the football only to throw a drive-ending interception.
And this is what this defense lives on. They thrive on it. They let you move the football a little bit, but they wait for that mistake. Is that mistake going to be an offensive penalty, a drop pass? That time it was an interception, so that's what this defense does, and they do it well.
The Titans take it from the 43. Murray's got it. Screen. And it's Ndamukong Suh who makes the tackle.
Well, I guess the only good thing you can say about that play, the quarterback's happy. He gets a completion, but it only goes for a couple yards.
Mariota's completion percentage, 70% on the day. The Titans come to the line. First down marker is at the 48. Murray with the reception. We're midway through the second, and this game is turning into a classic old-school defensive showdown.
Yeah, it sure is. How about the coaches on both sides? Are they sitting over there shocked that the fact that this might turn into a defensive battle? We know it's always about high scoring, going forward. This is fun to watch, to see something a little different.
The Titans will punt the football. This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. The Dolphins now coming to the line. Been a closely contested game so far. The score's 7-7. And Parker has a reception. Gains 16. That's his third catch of the day.
If you got a defensive back that's scared to death and not going to give up the big play, you've got to run things like this. The out route, nice route by the wide receiver, and a good throw by the quarterback.
No time to huddle right now. They go right to the hurry-up.
Well, and this hurry-up offense, such a big part of the NFL. So many close games. You better be good in the hurry-up offense.
The Dolphins call a timeout. They're first.
Look at those linebackers shifting around, trying to confuse the quarterback.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Two hands on the football and has the catch.
So far, wonderful execution in this drive. When you get a chance to get out of bounds, here the offensive player got the yardage, had a chance, gets out of the bounds, stops the clock. Good job by the offense. Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
Quarters formation here for the defense. 1st and 10. They'll run it off the toss. Still powering ahead. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. The Dolphins at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Out of the shotgun formation. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
Well, but there's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He stepped out of bounds to stop the clock.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Dolphins snap it at the 31. Richardson's tackled down at the 29. So right into the hurry-up offense they go into this 2-minute situation.
Yeah, these guys, all these pros, they've been doing this stuff since they were in high school running the 2-minute offense, so I know they're ready for it. The best way to get more plays in before the end of the first half, go to the hurry-up offense. Nice job by the coach. We'll see if the quarterback can make it work.
Tackles made, and the 1st down is picked up. The Dolphins moving inside the 20, and the red zone. Last week, they just feasted on that part of the field. It's all about decision-making now as they work out of the hurry-up offense.
Yeah, it's really up to the quarterback. Make sure to watch the clock, don't get a sack, and don't get tackled in bounds. Make sure you give the message to all your teammates.
The Dolphins, 1 timeout remaining. What a drive this has been. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 2nd and 10. All set up now at the 16. 3rd down and 10. Miller's got it on the toss. Cox is there to take him down. Timeout's called. We're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. Should be an easy one here. The kick is good. We're headed to the half here in a tight, low-scoring defensive battle. I'm sure both teams will be making adjustments offensively coming out of the half. Larry Ridley's coming up next. The Titans are ready to take it to them.
The second half is officially underway. Cox is going to test the coverage this time. The Titans talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Play clock's running down. DeMarco Murray gets the handoff. Brought down at the 38.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down, 2 to go. Trying to plow ahead.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Get ready. Red 38.
First and 10. And it's swatted away. Second down coming up.
Let's go.
From the gun. Looking at every option. It's Johnson. Third catch today so far.
When you play a cover 3 defense, you protect against the deep pass, but the problem is all the underneath stuff is wide open, and the quarterback is taking advantage of that.
It's third down coming up. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
The Titans come to the line with an empty backfield.
Red 38. Red 38.
Mariota's going to take it from the gun.
And it's batted down.
And we've seen a bend but don't break defense so far, Phil, here early in the third quarter.
Yeah, I like what they're doing. That's what it's all about. Make sure the other team doesn't score points when you're on the defensive side. So they made the right calls, and they executed them very well.
Tackles made.
Well, returning punts is a tough job, and it's about judgment. That time, that was poor judgment by the return man. Should have just had a fair catch and never tried to return that.
The Dolphins bring their offense back onto the field. A long drive the last time they had it, but they got only 3.
Well, here's what they got out of that long drive, too, when you talk about it. I know it was just a field goal, but they tired the defense out. Now they got to take advantage of the fact that that defense is tired and look for some strikes down the field.
But that defense today looks like a bend but don't break kind of defense.
Yeah, that's kind of their style, isn't it? They like to play that way, and that's why it's always important on the offensive side. When you get in position, look for that big play down the field to get in that end zone, and don't keep trying to drive it 5 yards at a time.
It's Miller. Lawrence Timmons makes the tackle.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out. When you see linebackers like this shifting, they're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Has 12 on this play.
The defense will take the penalty.
The Titans guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
The Titans will come out in the dime. First down at the 19. Parker's got it on a pass that had
some heat.
The Dolphins are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that first down, eat the clock up, keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the second half. That was a good job.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. He'll take the snap from the gun. Looking across the middle. All is out. They recover their own fumble. And Morgan's in on the tackle.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football. Because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They have the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
That fumble was recovered by the offense, setting up second down and 10. Jarrell Casey with the sack.
Oh, man, defensive coordinators love this. When you can hit, or this time they sack the quarterback without even blitzing.
The Dolphins are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Stands in the pocket. Makes the catch in the open field. He's going to be tackled right around the 49.
The Dolphins put themselves in a terrible situation. Third and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
The ball is spotted at the 49.
Oh, look at that. Linebackers moving around.
Here's the handoff. Breaks out of the tackle. That's Weddle making the stop.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
The Dolphins come out with a split backfield. From the shotgun. Room to work. Cox is there to make the stop.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Richardson. And the hit by Arakpo.
Richardson's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Second and 6.
And Richardson's got it on the handoff.
This has been a long drive so far. And they're all over him for the sack.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
That was a nice long drive by the offense that time, and it stalls out. But good job by the kicker coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
Cox is running this one out. Still not taken down. That return's good for about 24.
The Titans heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
The Titans take it from the 23. Murray's hit and brought down. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Second down here.
The Titans with an empty backfield look here. Mariota's got it in the gun. Makes the catch in open space.
The Titans look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? They're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
This play set up by the long gainer.
When you see linebackers moving like this, they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Murray's marked down after a gain of 4.
Murray's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
We head to the fourth quarter, and this is still anyone's ball game today, Phil Simms.
Yeah, you know, when you see a game like this, they're kind of fun to watch, where everything is so high scoring all the time now in the NFL. So whichever offense can find a way to get a score, then listen, that's going to go a long way to probably winning this game.
The final quarter begins with this snap. Looking long. Almost intercepted.
Third down on the way.
Look what the defensive line is doing. They're all pinching down inside. They're expecting a run.
Looking to go down the field here.
It's almost as if they're running out of ideas, Phil, for ways to unlock this defense. Now into the fourth quarter.
You would think so, Jim. When you watch what they're doing on the offensive side, they have no answers. But when you can't block them, it's hard to have success on the offensive side. The D-line now shifted into a spread look. They are getting ready to rush that quarterback.
The Titans turn the ball over on downs. Here we are in the fourth quarter, Phil, and they needed the defense to step up and make a stop on fourth down, and they deliver the goods.
Boy, did they get it done. That's what they did. Stop them on fourth down. Now let's see if this offense can go out there and put this game away. When linebackers move around like this, you know what it means? Nothing. Confuses no one.
He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
That's an awesome job by the outside linebacker. He gets a sack on the quarterback, and nowadays you've got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You've got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field, and yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
Down the field. The ball is jarred out of his hands.
Well, every coordinator in the NFL has a box over there somewhere in that play sheet for third and long. When he wants to try to pick the play up with a first down with a throw down the field, it could be seams, double moves, but they have 4 or 5 of those types of plays to pick up third and long situations.
Ball's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Looks like they'll go 3 and out on this series.
The Dolphins will punt it.
And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. The Titans now march to the line. Tightly contested game here in the fourth. The score's 13-7. First down at the 35. And that picks up 3. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Defense wasn't fooled by that play call. The defense, even though their team is leading, they were ready for the run, and they stopped the offense that time just for a couple yards.
Second down and 6.
Murray, toss play here.
And they bring him down at the 38-yard line. It'll be third down.
The Titans will look to get to the 45 to pick up a first down. It's Bennett. And
He's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Jim, this is a situation where I think the odds are on your side, and you go for it. That's what I think. Here it is, fourth quarter. You're down. You're near midfield. Fourth and short. I think you got a very good chance of getting this. I would go for it, but we'll see what the coach decides.
The Titans approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. The Titans have it at the 44. A big chunk of yardage gained by DeMarco Murray.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Now first and 10.
The reception is made by Murray.
That pass play wasn't good for much. So now it's second down and 9.
D-line is shifting inside. They're pinching. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
They'll run it here. Murray's hit and brought down.
He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. They come to the line, and it's first down.
The Titans come out in the pistol. Time is beginning to run out here midway in the fourth.
If you give him the chance, he will run the football. That's what he did that time. He tucked it in there and ran up the field and got a few yards.
It's now second down. These guys need to make something happen on offense with time beginning to run out.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
The Titans, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Deckers marked down after a gain of 9. That's another reception. Give him 2.
Coming up, second down. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Time is running out. The defense knows it's playing with the lead, but doing whatever it can to just try to run out the clock.
Murray's tackled down after a gain of 5.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Mariota's now completed 4 in a row. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way.
This game is closing in on a finish, and the defense can make one play and basically end the game.
Handoff made.
Takes it across. It is a touchdown.
Murray's has got to get most of the accolades for leading that drive, partner. Most of the ground they needed to cover came on his carries.
It's amazing what he can do with the football, Jim. This guy has such great skill. You give him the football enough, he'll get the job done for you.
They'll take it at the 20.
The Dolphins weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Well, it's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses. Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game.
He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
That's a good job by the offense and the coaching staff. You got to go with the hurry-up offense here. You're down a few points late in the game. You got to get down there and score.
Fights through contact.
This is why teams are always practicing the 2-minute offense for situations just like this. You have the football under 2 minutes to go. You're losing. You pick up some good yards, and your player is smart enough to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
The Dolphins coming to the line still have all 3 of their timeouts here in the fourth quarter. The Titans lined up in the nickel. First down at the 33. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson taken down. A play, though, that went for 11.
The defense has a lead here in the fourth quarter, Jim, so they're willing to give up those short completions. Now it's up to the defense. Come up, make the tackle. Good job that time.
The Dolphins take it from the 23. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. And that touchdown was huge in the late stages, and that may prove to be the one that closes the deal.
Oh, yeah, I think it closes. You know what? That's it. It's over. Let's just you and I enjoy the rest of the game. There's no way they can come back and win this game now.
So they give up the touchdown, but they do not allow the two-point play.
Did a good job that time by the defense. So quick and so ready for that play. They reacted very fast. That's why they stopped it.
He's got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line. The Titans offense comes out here, Phil, desperately looking to put a drive together that can give them a chance here late to win this game.
Always the tough thing to do in a situation like this for the offense is don't try to make the big play. Let it happen. Take a short gain if that's what the defense is giving you, especially on first down. Get this drive started by doing the right thing.
And intercepted. That brings the play to an end. The Dolphins thrilled with the interception, and the fact is this game is all but in the books.
Well, you talk about this defense, they are not afraid to take a chance. That time they took the chance, and they came up with the big interception.
The Titans with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 45. Slashes to the left side.
Well, this is not a surprise, Jim. This is what you do. You run the football, you play the clock. This is called managing the game, and it's all up to the head coach getting this done.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
Look at that. The defensive line, now they're all spreading out.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
In situations like this, when you're looking to get that one first down to win the game, it's tough because the defense knows there's only a few plays that you're going to try to run, but the offense gets it done. Great job.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Wow, what a catch. This was a close one. It came down to the wire. What's that feeling on the sideline right now on the winning side?
Oh, it's awesome. When games are close, you're down on the sideline. You look up there every once in a while and you go, oh, I hope we can find a way to win this game today. They did it. It is truly extremely exciting once you get it done.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.